That was weird. It like took forever to actually.
I was like, where is she? What is she doing? What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
And then I blacked out for a minute. I mean, I didn't, but like the screen blacked out.
She blacked out, you guys.
Okay, first things first. Everybody needs a hair update.
Yeah, all the lavender's gone except for just like a little tinge in the front. It's so funny because I asked my boss yesterday, I'm like, can you see the purple in my hair? And he's like, no. And he had to look really close. He's like, I see just a little bit on the side. And I was like, yeah, I totally look like I was in Antifa or something.
But like a recruiter for Antifa.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like a professional.
I look like sort of like a news anchor / Antifa. That's what that look that I was going for. I don't know what was happening there.
So tell everybody where you are.
I'm in Orlando on business, you guys, and I'm in an Embassy Suites, and you can tell by the, I don't know, can you see? There's like the hotel door behind me. I would show you the shutters, because they always have the shutters on the wall, which is always a good look for a hotel. You know what I'm talking about? The shutters.
Yikes.
It's like, look, I'm in a home with the shutters. Yeah.
So your door doesn't lead to like directly outside, does it?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Just double checking.
But yes, I am in Florida. So hello, Floridians. I am in your state, and it is beautiful here. I got here yesterday from Indiana, and I was like, damn, it's warm here.
And they made you wear a pullover.
I know. I've got my company pullover on today, and I'm like, I guess like people who live in Florida, they think it's cold when it's like 60 degrees. And so they're like, we're going to give you a North Face to wear. And I'm like, it is. Like, I want to put on a bikini. It is so freaking hot here. Great. But
so when do you leave for Texas?
So tomorrow I leave for Texas. Because I live permanently in Indiana. You guys know that. But I'm going to our cabin in Texas tomorrow to get everything ready for our permanent move. So I'm going from Florida to Texas tomorrow. And I need to fill you in on my Spirit Airlines experience. But we probably need to talk about My Pillow first, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
But first, My Pillow.
Yeah.
And our good friend Kira sent a TikTok that is related to My Pillow, and it is of a girl. For those of you who are listening and not watching, you're just going to hear a song. But what the folks that are able to see this will see is this girl who has become best friends with every single product that she has gotten from My Pillow, because that is how much they rock. Are you ready?
Yes.
For the jelly?
Yes.
Here we go. And
You're my best friend. You're making me laugh. I've been wondering about. Still come back to
Oh my God. Get him a Happy Meal.
you. Still by your love. I'm
That's how I feel.
that is official Patriot Lioness.
I love it.
And she loves her My Pillow stuff. And
you guys, they have slippers now. Did you know that?
oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try these. So
Right.
excited.
Yeah.
And so that person obviously loves My Pillow. We also love My Pillow, and we have a buy one get one offer on sets of sheets and towels and other stuff, apparently.
Yes.
If you call 800-875-0513 or go to mypillow.com and use code
I don't think my mic is working.
Yeah, it is.
Are you
It's
sure?
working. Yeah.
I think it's actually the computer mic, but we're just gonna.
No, it's working.
Are you
It's
sure?
totally working.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
Don't get too far ahead of it.
I won't.
Yeah, but it but it's good. It's good.
Thank you. Thank you. He sent us a super sticker.
How come I didn't
Already?
see it? I hate when I don't see the stickers.
Oh.
I didn't see it. Thank you.
No. Do you want me to go ahead and tell my Spirit Airlines story?
Please. And then I will show you, because the chick that we have the inception, like the busting of the space-time continuum with on TikTok,
Yes.
also did another TikTok with our TikTok of her
cannot-
TikTok.
I'll break up your TikToks and tell this story really quick. So
yeah.
you guys, Spirit Airlines sucks. It sucks all the monkey balls. I don't know if you know who here, raise your hand, has flown Spirit Airlines, because yesterday, for the very first time and only time I'll ever fly in my life, I flew Spirit Airlines. Now, if you like it, I'm really sorry. if you work for Spirit Airlines, that you're probably a lovely person, and
It's not your fault.
It's not your.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But that's the thing, is I flew it yesterday, and I thought, I'm going to go ahead and just book Spirit Airlines. I've never flown it before, so I'm going to try it. It's literally like the Detroit of airlines.
Oh.
I was like,
And sorry to anybody that's from Detroit. It's not your
we're
fault.
not Detroit. I got there, and you have to, you have to pay for every little thing. Cause I thought, so I'm going to be like really frugal. I'm going to save my company some money. It's like a kind of I want to say it's a startup. It's a company in its toddler stage. Right. So I'm trying to save the company some money and everything. And I thought, I'm going to fly on Spirit. I get there, they nickel and dime you to death. Like this bag, I'm going to show you this bag. All right. Because I carry a purse, which is not a giant purse. I mean, my husband will say otherwise, but it's really not it's not a giant purse. But this is my computer bag, right? This is my computer bag.
Which is very small for a computer bag.
Right. It's pretty small. So it literally it's like the size of my laptop, which is not that big. It's like a 14-inch laptop or whatever. So I put that in there, and I measured it and everything. So I have my purse and I have that. I was going to bring that onto the plane. I get to the gate, and the lady's like, you can't bring that onto the plane. And I'm like, what? And so she goes, you're going to have to pay for that. And I go, oh, okay, fine. So I go to the little gate thing, and I'm expecting to pay like, $20 or something, $65
just to have a personal item.
Right. Just to have that on the plane, to put that in the overhead compartment, $65. And then I get on there after already paying for baggage, like a ridiculous amount for baggage. And then I had to pay it overage because it was like 4 pounds over, because I had to carry this giant microphone in my bag, that weighs like
which
14
is like,
pounds.
this is a good 15 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, that's what totally made me go over the edge. Right. Because I overpack already to begin with. And then this thing's like 15 pounds. So I get on the plane, and I'm like, they go with the little cart, lady with the cart goes by, and she's like, would you like a drink, ma'am? And I'm like, sure, I'd love a Diet Coke. And she goes, that'll be $3. And I'm like, wait,
for a Coke?
What? I mean, like most people, like every other airline I've ever been on, they just give you the Diet Coke, right? Because you've already paid like $1 gajillion for the ticket. You figure, just give me the damn Diet Coke. No, that'll be $3. And I'm like, okay, here's $3 in cash. No, we only take credit cards. Oh my God. So I just said, you know what? Forget it. I don't want it. I just don't. I'm just going to go ahead and not drink anything because I'm tired of you. So Spirit Airlines sucks. I just thought I'd point that out.
Well, and
Sucks.
we even got to talk about the suckage on our appearance on Newsmax on Tuesday night, because that was one of the stories. Yeah. Grant was talking about that a 5-year-old autistic little boy who got kicked off he has a medical exemption. And what was crazy about that story is that Spirit, they tried to say, well, we don't accommodate medical exemptions, which by the way, is kind of illegal. Like, you don't get to not allow people with medical conditions to not be able to fly. But that was their policy until Monday. So now, apparently this week, the end of this week, the Spirit is saying, oh yeah, our policy is changing so that you can submit your medical exemption in advance for approval. Yeah. And then beginning on the 21st, we will accommodate those exemptions. But they didn't do that for that autistic boy and his dad. Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
It's interesting how, that little boy and his family get kicked off a plane on Spirit. And then, John Kerry is seen with the mask just completely off of his face.
Just dangling on the one ear.
Right. Totally.
But he says it was a lot of malarkey.
Oh, really? Did he?
It was malarkey.
I am so sick of this shit. Like, I cannot even tell you. I'm just so sick of it. And when I was on the plane, I don't know how many times I heard the flight attendant, I want to say stewardess, but I know that's not politically correct anymore. The flight attendant, she said at least 6 times when we were on the plane, the correct way to wear a mask is tightly over your mouth and your nose.
Oh my God. Like, so because people probably had it like right here.
Yeah, but they kept saying it over and over again. And it's just like, the world we live in now, it's like, and then I saw tiny little kids with, and when I say tiny kids, I'm talking like itty bitties, itty bitties, like, barely walking. With
little masks.
And
they're not even supposed to. I thought it was 2 and up.
Right. But I mean, like parents are putting masks on their kids. I mean, it makes me sad. It just makes me really sad where we are, you know? But that 5-year-old, he didn't need to have a mask on his face, you
No,
know?
and he couldn't because he stops breathing. He
Right.
literally wills himself to stop breathing.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel like if anything's going to count as an exemption, maybe it could be that. You know?
It's we have gone insane in this. We've just gone insane. And then I saw a clip the other day. I'm sure you guys saw it of that. I don't want to say old lady because she's not an old lady, but she's probably what 60, 70 something years old. She walked into a bank in Texas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the cop. I mean, basically at the end of the clip, I mean, my God, they were in an altercation over a mask. Over a mask,
I
over
know.
a piece of cloth over her face. What are we doing?
It's
I mean,
insane.
it's just
insane.
we've just right.
Peter Boro 21, thank you very, very much. That is a very generous super sticker indeed.
Oh my God. I just saw it. That's
I know.
so nice.
It's
Thank
ridiculous.
you.
That is very, very
That is
kind.
so lovely. Thank you.
Very, very kind. Okay. Yeah. So John Kerry was trying to say on Twitter, oh, I see that there's like this big dust up about this malarkey. It's a Twitter malarkey scheme because, of course, I wear a mask because science dictates that we should wear masks. And if I had it off for a brief moment, it was just that, a very brief moment. Well, the person who actually got the photo of John Kerry chilling out in first class was like, I took the photo and it was at least 5 minutes. And he was not drinking, he was not eating, it was at least 5 minutes. Now, do I think he should have to wear a mask on a plane? No, I don't.
No.
But the point is, if he's going to be one of the people who's dictating to us what we should be doing, especially, I mean, I guess we should thank him for not flying private. He was actually on a commercial jet this time instead of flying a jet.
Should we thank him? Should we?
But I mean, don't get all bajiggity because you're getting called out for something that you're telling other people to do. Thank you,
Right.
Chuck Huffman. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
People are
Chuck.
being so nice.
Oh my God.
Do you want to see the Inception girl?
I do want to see the Inception girl.
So for those people who have missed this story, there was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we showed a TikTok of just this absolute badass woman. She goes by Shipwreck6 on TikTok talking about just this very issue, about masks and about her she's done with it because the reason that she's so done with it, in her video, she explained, I knew that this was all bullshit as soon as I saw all the BLM and Antifa protests not only happening maskless, but being encouraged by the scientific community, by
Right.
politicians, by everybody, because
Right.
it was like this noble cause. And she was
Tammy.
like, that's when I knew it was bullshit.
We got to thank Tammy. She just gave us a super sticker.
I didn't
Thank you,
see
Tammy.
that one either.
I know. I'm sorry. I stopped you in the middle of your thought. Thank you,
That's all right.
Tammy.
That's all right. So that's what the point of her TikTok was, and she was like, "So I'm just done. Fauci can suck it," essentially. And so we showed it right in our video,
Yeah.
and then she made another TikTok showing it.
her video. Yeah.
Yeah. So she
Yeah.
made a second TikTok. And so then that was hilarious. And so somebody sent that to us. And so we showed her showing her TikTok. And so then the other day, I was like, oh my God, I hope this continues to happen. And
Right.
it has.
And it's become this loop, you guys.
And I
We're
feel
in a
like we're
loop
going to
now.
bust through the space-time continuum at some point. Like, this is Inception version TikTok. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's
I love
so
it.
great. I love
So
all of it.
here is the latest.
Here we go. Oh my God. I can't wait for
Damn
this. I cannot. Tracy,
Okay.
thank you. Oh my God, Tracy.
Oh my
thank
God.
you.
More super sticker. Is it working?
Wait.
Open it,
No,
TikTok?
you've got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Open it.
We need to play the TikTok of her watching her TikTok, and then see if she plays the TikTok of us watching her watch our TikTok that we're watching. Yes, I want to see. Okay, I want to see. So you'll see her, like you'll see us showing her, and then you'll see her head pop into the screen from time to time. Watch it. It's so great. Oh my God, this is hysterical. So and she goes by Shipwreck6.
I love it.
Yes. Okay, wait. I just see somebody sign the super sticker. I don't want to not thank them. Thank you, Country Boy News. Oh, thank you. Okay, are you ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready for this jelly.
Remember how it was too loud?
Yeah. Like, turn that shit down.
But like,
Oh my God, I love
What's ridiculous is that I am now showing you a phone that is showing you like me showing a phone of a phone.
Something's gonna break. Something weird's gonna happen, you guys. Like we're gonna go down some wormhole of time.
That's what I'm saying. I just cannot get enough of this. I just don't ever want it to end.
I know.
So,
it's fantastic.
Anyway, if you are on
6.
TikTok, you should follow Shipwreck6. Apparently, she is Shipwreck6 because like 5 previous profiles have been banned.
Oh my God, are you serious? God,
Yeah, because she keeps getting into trouble for actually having thoughts and opinions that are counterculture now.
I love her. We have to be friends with her immediately.
I know.
You just keep on keeping on, Shipwreck.
I just love this. And so
love it.
there's people that are like telling her to tell us how to make a TikTok so that we can then make a TikTok, because now, you know, what you can do in the TikTok world is you can stitch them. Have you heard of this?
I have not. I have not.
So I know what this is. I just don't know how to do it. But
Yeah.
like, if we made our own TikTok, then she or we could stitch it together with one of hers.
Right.
So like, it would be one TikTok that includes both of us doing
I feel
things.
like if we made our own TikTok, it would involve a lot of dancing llamas and monkeys. That's all.
And
it would be.
screaming, fainting goats.
Right. That's it. That's all we would have, and it would just be us being like, and like making skits. That's what it would. We would become like 13 again.
Yeah.
And Mock and I would just make a lot of skits with llamas and monkeys and fainting
I
goats.
do see a lot of people who use, like, they do a green screen. Again, TikTok is very complicated. I don't know how to do it. But like, they use a green screen where they can show, well, kind of like what she did, right?
Yeah.
She's able to show what's happening, like, on a screen, not like just lame like I do at holding my phone up to the camera.
We're very advanced, you guys.
Right. But
We're
she
very
does
advanced.
it legit. Like, she has a legit way of doing it.
Philip actually chimed in and just said balls. That may actually be part of our TikTok too. You don't know, Philip.
Would it be these balls?
Yeah, Harry's balls.
Is anybody missing these?
Has
Harry?
anybody seen Harry's balls? Anybody seen them?
They're in that jar.
They're
right
there.
over there.
That's where they are. They're right there. We have them.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see what else is on my list. Oh, CNN's ratings are tanking. Like, we're talking 50% drop since Trump has been out of office. Because what else what are they going to talk about? They can talk about him, but like.
Yeah, people don't care because they're like, he's at a.
Look who's here. She can hear you.
Hey,
I
Perv.
loved your hair.
Would you liked it purple?
You liked it purple?
It was so wild.
It was very.
Oh boy. I know where this is going.
It was like you woke
Yeah.
up and said, I'm going to make a poor decision today.
I did make a poor decision.
She
It was
did
very,
make a poor decision.
Very
Sadly,
poor
that
decision.
choice was not with me.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, Rob.
I gotta turn off my heat. Hang on.
Okay.
It's getting too hot in here. What with all of his perviness and whatnot.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so really quick, because you're in Florida, you're in a state that has currently probably the best governor ever.
Right.
And he came,
DeSantis and then Noam. Yes.
yeah, and he came out yesterday to talk about how Florida's education system will have no part of critical race theory in their classrooms. He made a big production about it, and it was amazing.
It was a thing of beauty. Yeah. He's got where Harry's balls are these big. It's like this big. These tiny little like ball bearings.
Yeah.
I can't fit DeSantis's balls in this room, you guys. Like
They're
I had
like
to
the
get up.
heaviest bowling balls,
Right.
And they just like drag down by his ankles.
We had
and
to
he has to hoist them up to just even
Right.
take a step.
We had to get a couple different hotel rooms to fit his balls into.
I mean, they're
Right.
massive,
Yep.
massive.
Right.
And it was just a thing of beauty. It's so refreshing to hear him say that. And why is he the only one? Like, where is our governor on all of this crap? You know what I
Well,
mean?
because they're afraid. They're afraid of being called racist. They're afraid of all the things. They're just afraid. Because they have no balls. That's why. That's
They
why.
don't even have the teeny tiny kind. Like, I mean, Harry has, itty bitty ones.
Right.
These other governors are just ballless.
Right.
They're
Right.
without ball.
I mean, Noam has more balls than some of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what were we gonna say about Gwen Stefani? You were telling me
her face.
Can you? Do you want me to show
you
it?
You can show the face. She wrote me this morning, guys. She texted me and she was like, "What's happening to Gwen's face?" Well, I have a daughter named Gwen, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was freaking out because I'm out of town, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what? What did you see? Where?" And she goes, "Check Messenger," and I'm freaking out. I'm like, "What? What's going on?" I was freaking. And so I was like, I thought you meant my kid. And she was like, no.
Gwen Stefani, who we have long complimented for like being utterly ageless and looking just stunning. Because she's my age. I think she's 51.
She is.
51.
I think she is 51. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, she's looked absolutely just flawless for years and years and years. Well, then I saw her in an interview with Ellen. And I was like, oh,
she's doing it too.
She's doing it too. The cat face.
Right. It's like she's looking like a feline. This is what they do. Here's her
face now. Like, do you see how she's injecting things and smoothing things and like just doing things? Don't do that.
It's like she's gonna look like a freak in the next couple of years. She's gonna look all.
And look at the lips. I mean, why?
I know.
Why are women doing this?
Why? I don't know. Somebody needs to answer us as to why women are doing this. What is up with the lips? Can somebody answer me on that? What is that?
She was beautiful. There was no need. Don't mess this up.
What is the obsession with these giant lips? I don't get it. It's like, do they feel like that makes them look like they're younger? I don't, because you just look ridiculous. You look like you were like stung by tracker jackers. And you look ridiculous. I don't get it. It's funny because like, what's her husband? Is it
Blake Shelton? I don't even think they're married yet, but they're definitely engaged if they're not already married.
They're supposed to be married. Anyways, he's adorable, and they're adorable together.
Oh yeah, they're totally cute couple.
I absolutely love them. But he was married to Miranda Lambert, and I was telling you that Miranda Lambert she's gotten snarky about like that stuff before. And she actually said, there's a quote where she said she is built on Botox and fillers.
Well, and she's not wrong.
Right. I mean, it's, so.
She's not wrong. And the thing is that it's like this thing where they all start to look alike. You know what I mean? Where the people who do all of these injectables.
You can see it.
It's like they all are going for the same
look
face.
Right.
And it's so unnatural. And I just don't understand why
I totally
people
agree.
keep doing this.
I totally agree. It all looks the same. Like they all are trying to look like Kardashians. They all look the same. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And you're right. Lisa asked, what happened to aging gracefully? There is no such
People
thing
don't do
anymore.
that anymore.
People don't do it. It's insane.
I mean, it's just sad, especially with someone who is that beautiful, because I was like, damn, look at her just age without aging. It's incredible. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh,
that's what it is. Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening.
It's like they hit a line and then they go over the line.
Yeah.
And
it must become like a
obsession.
You must just get an addiction to it, because then you end up being that Catwoman lady, and nobody wants that.
No.
Nobody wants that.
Totally agree.
So because we didn't do a video yesterday, we didn't get to talk about the Cardi B and Candace Owens fight, which was delicious. Yeah. It was glorious. I don't know if you guys watched this in real time happening on Tuesday night, but it was a spectacle. And it was all it all started from Candace Owens being on Tucker Carlson's show and ripping apart Cardi B's performance on the Grammys. And I use the word performance very loosely.
Yeah, it was gross.
It was pretty vile. And so, Candace was saying the things that you would expect Candace to say, which is that this is just a stain on our culture and it's a horrible example to young girls and, all of those kinds of things, which she was absolutely right about. And so Cardi B tried at first to be all, oh, look, I made Fox News and this is going to help me sell more albums and I'm going to go like 6 times platinum. Look at me. Woo. And then she was trying to make fun of Candace for doing that. And so then Candace started hitting her in a more substantial way where she was saying, aren't you embarrassed? Like, you have a daughter. This is gonna
Right.
stay with you forever. And then the fight got really, really ugly. And the best part was when Cardi B decided to Google Candace Owens, and she finds a photoshopped tweet that Candace Owens obviously never wrote, but that Cardi B took as gospel. And the tweet said, and it looked like it was from Candace Owens' account, and it said something like, I caught my husband sleeping with my brother, and I asked to join in, and they said no.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine for a moment that that's something Candace Owens really wrote?
Right. It's
like anyone with a brain knows that that's not true.
So Cardi B tweets that out and thinks it's actually the truth.
And she says, not only does she tweet it out as truth, she says she watched Candace post it.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't even that she was like, look, I mean, at first it was, she was like, oh, looky here. You know, Candace Owens has this husband, you know, she thinks I'm vulgar. Look at this. Look at what she wrote about her own husband and her own brother. And so at first, Candace Owens' response was hilarious because she was like, oh my God, you poor thing. Obviously that's photoshopped. And out of the two of us, you're the only one who has a husband who sleeps around.
Oh, snap. Total snap.
It was the greatest. Well, then she doubled down and she tripled down and she was like, no, I saw you post it and it's on all these blogs on the internet, so it must be true. And she just kept saying over and over and over, this is true, this is true. Well, then it got like, and then Candace was like, you don't get to say to your bazillions of followers, you don't get to slander my brother, who is a private citizen, and say these lies about me. This is absolutely not true. I've told you it's not true, and yet you continue to say it's true, and it's not true, and I'm going to sue you. Right. So, and she's planning on it. Like, she's 100% dead serious about it.
Good. I hope she does.
I think she does.
I really hope she does. I mean, it's good for her for going after it too, because you go back just to the whole premise of she's an embarrassment for young girls. You know, it's like, I know a lot of young girls, black and white, look up to her and look up to Cardi. And it's gross.
It is.
Why would you want that as a parent? I mean, I hope these parents are paying attention to what these kids are listening to, because it is so vile. It's just, I can't believe that she thinks this is okay for her daughter. One day, Candace is she's so absolutely right about all this stuff.
Yeah.
One day her daughter is going to see that. And she thinks that that's perfectly acceptable and fine for her daughter to see.
So nasty. Mm-hmm. And then I checked today to see if there was like any new update to this entire fight. And the only update is that, of course, Candace Owens has a new show that starts tomorrow on Daily Wire. So she's been promoting it like crazy. And so now if you sign up with Daily Wire, she's offering a 25% off if you use code CARDI.
My God, I love that. And you know that the guys at Daily Wire were just like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. This is awesome.
I know.
Let's totally capitalize on this. I mean, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's so great.
So funny.
Yes, it is.
So that is happening. And I also read, I'm sorry, my lips are really chapped. I'm going to put on some lip stuff because I'm so chapped. 21 states. Sorry, you guys. So chapped. 21 states are suing Biden right now over his canceling the Keystone Pipeline. So,
oh my God.
They are not happy because this is, it's not only costing a crap ton of money, but it's costing jobs. Yeah, it's costing jobs, and it's making everything more expensive. We were energy independent until Biden decided to step in and ruin everything.
I saw something the other day that said, if these people that lost their jobs on the Keystone Pipeline can just go find other jobs so easily, like, in green energy and whatnot, then why can't people on welfare do that?
Huh. That is a great point.
It's a great point, isn't it? That's such
a great point.
Really an excellent point.
Wow. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Also, do you remember when I was freaking out about the Tom Cruise deepfake thing?
Yes.
And then the story exploded and it was just crazy.
Right.
So there is another deepfake story. This is unreal, you guys. There was so imagine a mom our age who has teenage girls, and you have teenage girls that are involved in cheerleading.
Yes.
There is a mom who has now been arrested for creating a fake deepfake video of one of her daughter's cheerleading rivals, doing drugs and doing stuff that she never ever did, just so that she wouldn't get a place on the team ahead of her daughter.
Man, these cheer moms. are nuts. It's so funny you say that because I told my husband the other night because my daughter's a swimmer and I saw we have like friends that have they're cheer moms and they have cheer kids with the bows and the makeup and stuff.
The makeup creeps me out.
Listen, it's fine, whatever. If you're a cheer mom, I don't want to hear it. Just don't send me emails. I just don't want to hear it. Okay, but I looked at my husband and I was like, I'm so glad that our kid is a swimmer. I'm just really glad because I got to tell you, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle all the moms. Because I'm not that kind of a mom where I could just be with those cheer moms and be a cheer. I couldn't be a cheer mom. Let's just put it that way. I couldn't handle the bullshit of the cheer mom like group.
Why do they have to look that way? Why do they have to have all the makeup?
Well, and not only that, but the cheer moms, I feel like in that whole like culture is very high schoolish. Kind of like, because I mean, like this, they're very like cutthroat and they're very stage mommy, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Well, I'm sure it's not that way everywhere.
It's probably not.
It's that way in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Well, I think it's kind of like a dance. It's like a dance mom thing. It's like dance mom and cheer mom. It's different culture than like I think in a lot of sports. And so I'm like, just go swim and do your thing and compete against yourself. You know what I mean? Whatever. Have fun.
This is amazing though. Like if you're to the point where just like some random mom can actually create a deep fake of one of her daughter's friends.
Right.
This is like the kind of crap that I am terrified of.
It's actually the kind of crap you make a Lifetime movie about.
Yes.
And when you are the kind of mom where they're making a Lifetime movie about you, or they could, you probably need to dial it back a notch. You may want to look in the mirror and start assessing how you are as a mom.
For real, because that is over the top. I mean, I'm glad they caught her and, she's arrested. But can you imagine being that other girl that had that video made of you?
By a mom.
By a mom.
Not even by the other cheerleader. I mean, because listen, girls that age are bitches. But by a mom?
That's what's so amazing.
Right.
So, I mean, here I was thinking, oh, well, some guy has gotten really good at making a Tom Cruise deepfake, and that's limited to like amazingly talented high-tech people. No. Yeah. It's apparently gone down to cheer moms who are just trying to get their daughters placed better on the team, the squad.
Good Lord.
Right? It's not a team.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, somebody said, remember the Texas cheerleader murders. Yeah, all that.
I mean,
it's crazy.
It's nuts.
Parents, just like dial it back. Let your kids just have fun. For crying out loud.
Really want to understand the whole makeup thing now. Like,
the
what is that about?
Why do they have to wear so much makeup
when they're itty bitty?
I don't understand it either. Yeah, I think that my daughter would probably. This is probably the reason why she didn't want to do it. Because she was like, she's a lot like you, where she's like, that seems like a lot of work.
It does. I mean, they wear so many piles and pounds of makeup. It's like going on Fox. Remember how they sprayed us with makeup? It was like shellacked.
Yeah, because I mean, like the work should be in the athleticism, not in the putting on all the stuff. You know what I mean? It's like you have plenty of time in your life as a woman to put on all the stuff. It's like, yeah. I mean,
and remember when cheering was just like not at all like you didn't have to jump.
I was a cheerleader.
10 feet in the air. Yeah,
I was a cheerleader.
You didn't have to jump 10 feet in the air and like risk breaking your neck with every fall.
I mean, I did back handsprings and stuff, but I didn't have to. I wasn't thrown in the air.
That's what I'm saying. Now they go so high in the air and then they come crashing down.
Right.
And they have to have all the boy cheerleaders now to catch everybody. I mean, it's nuts.
Right. I mean,
it's absolutely nuts. Thank you, Magenta Dreams.
Yeah, and thank you, Magenta. And my mom wasn't, trying to like hurt other cheerleaders. She was just like, go have fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's a lot different now. It's a lot different than it used to be.
Magenta Dreams said, you gals are aces in my book. Thank you for all the morning laughs.
Thank you
so much.
You guys, I have to go. I have a lot of big things going on today.
Oh, yeah. My gosh, it's 7:30.
I have to get out of here. I'm sorry.
Okay, so are you good for tomorrow? You're going to be in an airport, or what are we doing?
Well, you know what? I'm going to let you know because I don't know what time my flight is. I haven't looked, but I will. I think I can probably do it from the airport. It just may not be very good lighting, and it probably won't. I won't have my handy dandy mic.
Okay, that's all right.
So it may just be like not as great audio and video, but I think I'm going to be able to do this. I may just have to do it from my phone, if that makes any sense.
However you need to do it, we'll do it.
Okay. We're going to do our best to do it. And we're going to figure out the time. I think I'll still be able to do the right time, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
And we are expected to go back on Newsmax on Tuesday. It's kind of feeling like it might be a regular thing. I don't want to jinx it or
know.
anything,
You
but like 3
guys.
Tuesdays in a row, that's pretty amazing. And I give all the credit to all of you guys who have been writing to Newsmax and saying we want to see
You
more
guys,
chicks. Thank you so much for
He wants
that.
to date us.
He thinks
wants
we're
to
pretty.
love us. He really
Speaking of pretty,
likes us.
oh my God, Grant Stinchfield's wife is
Is she hot?
smoke.
I'll have to.
They are the
go
most gorgeous
verify.
couple. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw his Instagram page. I didn't see her. I didn't look so hard, but I liked him on Instagram, so I'll
Yeah,
have to go check
she's
that
smoke.
out. Yeah, I'm sure he has a gorgeous family.
Ridiculous.
So, anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Let's bring it in.
Bring it
Bring it
in.
in. We will talk to you tomorrow, come hell or high water.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Bye, guys.